welcome back to episode 2 to my coaching career. Let's do this. Go Buckeyes.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see,
Here I am.
taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Go Buckeyes with this home game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first.
Oh, this is easy. 49 rated. Yeah.
Doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches.
That's it.
This defense has been consistent all year long.
And he's going to go for a big one. He's got it on the left. Running free. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
First play of the game. No, don't go for it. Don't go for it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And
chicken. Oh, you're chicken 31.
The Groupers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one.
That's high rated players right there.
Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes
I'm talking about.
That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups. Which makes it hard to run off.
You mess with the Buckeyes, you get chocolate. Chocolate. I don't know why I say that. Next time, on defense, we got a pick 6 touchdown for the 1 area.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Groupers will send out the punt unit.
Went to rank 13 to rank 3. Top 5.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torch this defense.
Can they do this?
Explosive passing play.
Let go!
They go right back at him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old school vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year.
Going for the big play.
That I'm talking about.
Ohio State
team was
Hey.
trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after he saw it return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Block it. It's a
He'll keep it himself.
nice. Another sack. Let go. Another sack, boys. Another one. Oh, there's no way. You gotta punt it. No, we're going back.
And the groupers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Even with the running game on first.
Two plays.
They go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you see it here in this one too. They show up and ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looks as if they'll go for two with the subtlety of a sledgehammer with all these big guys. Charges ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. Some of these down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what.
What's a flag? No.
They're desperate desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah, get sacked. Get back there. Get back there.
Seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. Second sack of the day, and maybe Joey Bosa and Chase Young and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that quarterback have to think, where is that guy? We better block him.
Where's the defense at?
And the groupers will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back.
Nice sack.
No more than that.
That's drop.
One on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. Knocking down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They got a big lead because they are getting away from the quarterback. They run generating multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They'll put this one in play for snap.
That's a block. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep. Snags it down the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by
There
the
he goes,
defense
Black.
being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line, leading just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it.
Move out of the way, ref.
First down, they've got it at the 12.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead. They've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
It'll be 2nd down. Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point.
Fellas, the border war has resumed as Kansas and Missouri have locked up again. Here is the very latest. Kansas stopped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That's speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he never had
Good
a
push,
chance,
good push.
hold as soon as he got it. But they got to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keep.
Nice! At the 4.
3 yards on the play.
Get safety, get safety.
The game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Looking for the 2-point try. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. The give out of the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Just gets it to the 28, pick up a 1. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough.
That's 5 points.
On the offensive line, they haven't been physical.
The Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First step of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He tries to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going this way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Down to 2 minutes.
We did it. We did it.
Timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thurman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy catch.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Naked.
This game so far, already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
Wow, like, what?
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. Here comes the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan. Back to throw. It's Wicks. Snagged in the middle. It's Benson. Right down the gut of the field. past the 20. Past the 10.
Bruh.
Touchdown, Groupers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. And some room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that scooting drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes the field eager to go back in. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running the option, it's Wicks. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Numbers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4.
Come on, defense.
To the air, it's Wicks. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Groupers send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Wide open spaces. There we go. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot.
And this offense
What did I say?
is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I hope that it would have killed them to kick it there. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Great place to start for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open.
Not talking about.
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the gun.
It's hard to
What do you say, Johnny?
that comes off the ball like
I
that.
see you, Johnny.
Runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The
I'm
groupers
back.
lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. They'll try to blast their way in. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play on before the clock hits 0. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the option. He'll toss it. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the groupers decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Buying some time as he moves left. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job in the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and he gets a positive gain.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They're going to run it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. On the option. He'll do it himself. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Around the edge, it's Peoples. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Points, and more points. just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire.
He lobs one high down the left side. No, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Clippers line up to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Running into the open space. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got.
He's going up top. Catch inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to.
That's the world record.
These rankings.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. On the run, it's Jeffrey. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's like this.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to pick up a 1st down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this.
Sends it downfield. Oh, the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Steps away. He'll take another shot here. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's...
Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Some might have the philosophy of milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
We check in with Kevin. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Lots of running room. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, was not a good day.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The groupers will punt it away on fourth down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it.
Hate this. Julian Sayin next.